Prime Minister Modi is scheduled to visit Brunei on the 3rd and 4th of September, seeking to further strengthen the bilateral cooperation in all existing sectors. This will be the first bilateral visit of an Indian Prime Minister to Brunei, and the visit will also mark 40 years of the establishment of diplomatic ties between both our countries. It is a crucial visit, with the Indo-Pacific being highlighted, but our Prime Minister will also visit Singapore. This will be on the 4th and 5th of September at the invitation of Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, with a goal to play a bigger role in the region where China has a major influence, as you are well aware, stepping up engagement with Southeast Asia after hosting Prime Ministers of Vietnam and Malaysia in the past one calendar month. In fact, Brunei is an important partner in India's Act East policy and its vision of the Indo-Pacific as well. So this is being seen as a historic visit for more than one reason. The Prime Minister expected to be on an action-packed visit from tomorrow until the 4th of September in Brunei, seeking to further strengthen India's bilateral cooperation in all existing sectors, whether it's trade, whether it's defense, whether it's people-to-people ties, and even tourism. This will be the first bilateral visit of an Indian Prime Minister to Brunei, as I just mentioned. And it doesn't end there. Prime Minister Modi will then touch down in Singapore. He has been invited by Lawrence Wong there. The goal in Singapore is to play a bigger role in the region where China actually has a major influence, stepping up engagement with Southeast Asia after actually hosting the PMs of Vietnam and Malaysia in the past one calendar month. As far as the key highlights are concerned, let's just take you through what the discussions will revolve around. While the visit is expected to strengthen cooperation in all existing sectors, the key focus is on defense, on trade and investment, as well as the energy and technology sector. This visit also coincides with the 40th anniversary of India and Brunei diplomatic ties, and Brunei has been a crucial partner in India's Act East policy as well as the Indo-Pacific vision. So the first bilateral visit by an Indian Prime Minister will be closely watched not just by India but all those in the neighborhood as well. The discussions will also be on cooperation in newer sectors, for which the Ministry of External Affairs is expected to brief us shortly. As I mentioned, Brunei is an important partner in India's Act East policy and its vision of the Indo-Pacific. India has also increased focus on the Southeast Asia sector, the area, and the strategic pivot towards the Indo-Pacific. This as China continues to expand its presence through economic and military means. So each movement of our Prime Minister is watched very closely, with a key focus on defense, trade and investment, energy, and tech ties too. So for the 3rd and 4th of September, the Prime Minister will touch down in Brunei, after which he will be in Singapore for 2 brief days. These visits are expected to further strengthen the bilateral cooperation in existing sectors, as we have been reporting, and this visit to Brunei will also mark 40 years of the establishment of diplomatic ties between India and Brunei, after which Prime Minister Modi will be in Singapore with a goal to play a bigger role in the region where China is exerting a major influence. Right, joining us for a ground report from Manila at the moment, Don McLean-Gill. He's a lecturer in the Department of International Studies at the De La Salle University in Manila. Thanks so much, Don, for making time for us. As we are well aware, Brunei is an important partner in India's Act East policy and its vision of the Indo-Pacific. How do you see this visit impacting India's ties with Brunei? Are there any specific sectors both countries stand to gain from in particular?
I couldn't hear the anchor.
Am I audible to you now, Don?
Hello?
Are we audible to you now, Don? Right, we seem to be having a technical issue with that audio line with Don McLean Gill joining us live from Manila.